Hello, welcome back to Flutter Mystery. It's been a while and I have really missed you people. Today is another wonderful day and we will be moving towards our login register page. So from our slider page, we route to the login register page, and it contains a whole lot of things, and I don't know where this video will get us to, but if we are able to finish, fine. But if we are not, we will continue some other time because it's a bit longer. We need to do a whole lot of things to make the user stay logged in. After you register and then log in, you don't have to go and come back and log in. No, you have to stay logged in until you log yourself out. So that's what we'll be doing. So me not wasting much time, let us just get into it and start what we have to do. Before that, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the page, and then don't forget to press the notification bell to be notified anytime there is a new video. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. So let us get into it. So this is where we're able to get to the other time, our main page and the slider page, and then the button. And when you press the button, this is what you see. It rotates and it doesn't finish. So from here we need to route to the login page, and by doing so we will quickly go to the main page and then copy this, so that will be a bit faster. And in the slider page, in the here, let us paste it here, and then it means we are now routing to the slider page. So I will change this. Before we change that, let us create a login register page. Dot. And always don't forget to import your Flutter material. What I do is only copy and paste, and then create a stateful widget. We call it login register. Let's add the page to it. Login register page. Okay, so let's get back to the slider page. Here we are no more going to the slider page, but to the login register page. This 11 with one bracket. Okay, and it should rotate for, let's say, 3 seconds. It's okay, 3 seconds. And then what again? Okay, so fine, let's run the app and see if we are able to route to the login page when we press it. Though it's going to be dark because we haven't added anything on it yet, but let's run quickly and then see. Alright, so after successful installation, let's see what happens. After 3 seconds, yes, it moved to the login screen. As I said, it will be dark because we haven't added anything yet. So let's quickly go there and add stuffs and things, input methods and buttons and many other things, and just to make it look nice. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the login page. So let's start. before we start, let's do this. Enum, then we call our form type. Our form types will be the login and register. So we call our form type here, and then it's login and register. Okay, so from there, inside here, it's okay, let's get our global key, because we'll be dealing with form, that. So final global key, form state, will be called form key equals global key form states and then bracket semicolon. Okay, from there, let's do our form type. Form type equals form type dot login. Okay, so that is what we'll be showing, and then let's create these strings, our email and password that we'll be using. String email equals this in the semicolon, and then string password equals to this semicolon. Alright, so I think this is somehow the most important thing. Yes, so let us start designing. Okay, we will not return a container but a will pop scope. Examine this, and on will pop, this, we'll create a method called on back pressed, so that when someone is on the login page, you won't be able to go back, because when you go back, it is taking you back to the slider page or something now. So from the login page, you won't be able to go back. It's either you log out. So when someone press the back button, it will ask you, are you sure you want to exit? If yes, then you press yes. If no, you press no. So that's what we'll be doing. So on the back pressed, we will call that later, and it will be very soon. The child will be a new scaffold. New scaffold. The scaffold has, I always use a background color. A background color of colors, the white. That's what I do always. and the scaffold has a body, body, and the body is a single child scroll view. Scroll view, I mean this. Which has a child, a container, and the container has padding. The padding is edge insert. This thing confuses me all the time. And padding of 20.0. Okay, and also has a child. The child is a new form. A new form with a key, and the key will be our form key, what we wrote up there. So that's it. And the form has a child dot we can call a new column, because we'll be adding many children, so we need a column. And this column has a cross axis alignment, dot center. Yes, and its children, the children are gonna be there are two, so let's do this. We'll create our own widget for them. It will be two widget create input and then create buttons. Yes, so those are our widgets. Let's create them. So let's start creating our widget. Let me copy this because I'm going to paste it. Okay. List. Why list? Because there's a list of inputs, like list of forms that we'll be using. So list widget. Then what we just copied, create input. It does what? And let's open bracket. So what we'll be doing is this: if the form type, I mean this, is equal to form type dot login, I mean this, then what should happen? Then it should return this, the semicolon. First of all, so we start designing our login screen. Let us create a sized box with a height of 50, and then our logo will come. With the logo too, we'll create a widget for it. So let us just write logo, and we will get back to it later. So just follow what we're doing and you will understand in a short while. Then we need another sized box. This time around it should be 10. And then we need a new a new text form field. In this with decoration, new input decoration, input, and it has a label text. The label text the label text should be called email. Oh, sorry. The field should be true. And the field color is the white. Color is the white. And then after that, in the text form field, we need a validator. This. The validator will have a value. And then we open a bracket, and then it return a value dot is empty. It's empty. Then what happens? Email is required. It's required. Then you do this. Now, then the semicolon. Forget that comma. Okay. So after this, unsaved. It's also going to be value. Which returns email equals value. Semicolon. Alright, so this will give us our email text form field. So after that, we'll be doing copy and paste. So let us bring one sized box here after the text form field, and then copy and paste this for our password. So instead of here being email, it should be password, and then password is required. And then this won't be email but password. Alright, so just that's how quick it looks like. Obscure. I wanted to, after the input decoration here, let me bring this, the obscure text should be true too. So from there, okay, let's continue. So after the if, yes, after this you write else if, and then this. So else if the form type equals register, equals form type dot register, and then we will return another size burst. So we don't have to rewrite, let's just copy and paste the whole return code, yes, up to here, and change some text. Alright, so email, it's the same thing. So that's it. So now what we can do, I need copy. After this, at least there should be a bit space here of, let's say, 20. Let me do the same thing to the login side. After this, okay, nice. So now let's go to our create buttons. This create buttons. Let me copy so that I want everything to be faster today. So that one is also going to be a list of widget. List of widget, and it's going to be which opens here, and if the form type equals form type, you can just do copy and paste from what we did before, but I need to write so that those following step by step will understand. Then it should return this, now semicolon, what are we returning? We're returning a new container. The container has a color, and the color is colors dot transparent, and it has a width IDTH, a width of media query, I think. Media query dot of context dot size dot width. Nice. And the height of 50. With a child, a flat button, with a shape, a new rounded rectangle border. With border radius of a new border radius dot circular, and it's 30.0. And then inside the flat button, our unpressed should be no, let's leave the unpressed for now, because it will route to another page. So let's leave that for now. And then the color is gonna be colors dot orange accent. From there, it needs a child, and the child is going to be a text, which says login, and let's style it small with a style, text style, let me bring it down. The text style, the color is gonna be colors dot white, and then font size of 16. Okay, so this is okay. So after this, let's copy and paste the size bars. After the container, Ctrl V, it should be just 10, a comma, and then we have a new flat button. Let's bring it down. The unpressed is going to be move to register. Okay, that's nice, and we will create a method for that. It's done. So you let's create a method for, yeah, but we'll work on that too later. So the unpressed and the child as a text which says no account register. Okay, so that's cool. So after that, let's write our else statement. Else, then we return just what we wrote. So we only do copy and paste from here. Yes. Do copy and paste and change certain things. Ctrl V. Okay, so instead of no account, have account, then login. And what else? Then instead of login, we say register. Okay, then what else? Oh, sorry, we entered register, and then have account, login. And when this is pressed, when this button is pressed, it should move to login instead, and we create a method for that too. Okay, so we have this method, move to register, and then move to login. But we will get back to them still. Now what we'll be working on is our logo. Yes, the logo, we need to work on it because we have our inputs and then we have our buttons now. So we'll be working on our logo. So widget logo, widget's logo, return a new hero, the tag is always a hero. Let me bring it down. With a child, a new circle avatar, semicolon is very important. New circle avatar with a background colors dot transparent. With a radius of 60, and the child will be our logo, the image itself. Image dot asset, and then we call our image from our images folder, so it's gonna be images / logo dot png, and then that is our logo. Yes, so we now have our logo. So what else is left to work on? I think the back pressed, comma. Okay, now the on back pressed, I mean this, when someone wants to go back, what we have to tell the person. So let's create a method for that. When you want to go to back, we will say future bool on back pressed it should return a show dialog, the context to be context, our semicolon is always important, and the barrier dismissible should be false, and the builder is going to be build context, open bracket, which return alert dialog. The alert dialog semicolon it has a title. The title is text, which says confirm exit. And then the content of another text, so you can just copy and paste. Are you sure you want to exit? Exit. Then you have our actions to take. Our comma, you should always remember to bring those things, else you'll be seeing errors like that. So the action, we have a flat button with a child, which is a text which says yes, and unpressed, when pressed, it should be a system navigator dot pop. A semicolon. So after that, you need another, let's copy and paste, flat button like this, our comma. This time around it will say no, and it won't be a system. It's gonna be navigator dot off navigator dot off context dot pop. So this is it. This is our alert dialog, and this whole thing should return future dot value which is true. And that's it for our alert dialog. So let's work on these things. They are going to change the page from login to register, the same single page. So let's work on them. They are really going to, when you press the flat button, that is the do you have account, register, or the no account, move to login. That is what is going to work. So let's do this. Our form key dot current state dot reset, a semicolon. Then let's reset a state, set state, which is form type equals form type dot register. That is it. And then when you come to the login, the same thing. Form key dot current state dot reset and then reset state, choose form type, equals form type dot login or semicolon. So that's all, but the code is a bit messy, so you press the shift alt and then F and it will arrange the code. Yes, shift plus alt plus F and it will arrange your code nicely. So I think that's all, with no errors, and it's almost getting to an hour, so we'll pause here, and then in our next tutorials we continue. But let's run the app and see what we did all this while. Okay, the app is installed successfully, so let's start. And then wow, so now this is our login register page, email, password, and then no account, yes, register. Okay, so it moves us to the register page. Now you see the button changes to register. If you have account, login, it changes to login. So that is what we've done. Thank you so much for staying and for sticking. You know, coding, it's like that. You need to follow up. Sometimes it's very long. It contains a whole lot of stuff, so you need to, just have patience and follow gradually till we are done. And I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you so much, and if you haven't subscribed, do so. Like and subscribe. Meet you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be uploading the next one so that you can learn them quickly. Thank you so much. Bye bye.